All right. Hey, Paul Talkers. It is still Tuesday, December 31st when I'm recording this. I had one more person that I wanted to ask these questions to, and that is Paul Roth. that guy. So, welcome Paul Roth from Lindy Focus New Year's Eve. That's a little bit in my future. I'm just going to ask you the same questions that I've been asking everybody else. So where are you most recently from, and with what dance scenes are you associated?
My name is Paul Roth. I live in Silver Spring, Maryland, which is just outside of D.C., and so I associate myself with the D.C. Lindy Hop scene.
And how long have you been doing the Lindy Hop?
I have been doing Lindy Hop since 1998, which means 15
That
years.
long?
Shut up!
Shouldn't you be better by now? How long have you been attending Lindy Focus?
I have been attending Lindy Focus since 2008.
I thought it.
Yeah,
I thought it was longer than
2008,
that.
I believe. I know it feels longer, but it's not.
And what made you start attending?
My friend Abba, who was living in D.C. at the time, told me that I should go to Lindy Focus. Said it was an awesome party where all my friends would be. So I went because all my friends were gonna go.
Once again, the peer pressure
And they
of
were.
all of our friends who are Lindy Hoppers going to Lindy Focus. But I
It's-
mean,
yes. Yeah,
is
it's
the
true.
peer pressure really a bad thing if the event turns out to be this awesome?
No, I'm glad.
Well, what keeps you coming back to Lindy Focus year after year?
I hate to sound like I'm just regurgitating the same answer that everybody else is saying, but the people. The people of Lindy Focus keep me coming back. Like I say every year, this is like a family reunion, except that I actually like it.
How have your social dances been this year?
My social dances have been fantastic, actually. I have danced with several new people. I have danced with many of my old friends with whom I don't often share the same geographic space, so that's nice. I haven't danced with everybody I want to yet, but I'm going to work on that tonight. New Year's Eve hasn't happened yet. New Year's midnight hasn't happened yet. Still got some time.
And how is that compared to previous years of social dancing?
I think previous years have varied. Sometimes I've danced tons and tons of songs at both the main dance and late night dances, and I've enjoyed that. Sometimes I've missed out on a lot of it because I go all introvert, social anxiety hermit and hide in my hotel room. This is probably about mid-range of all the social dances, I would say.
Have you done any competitions or performances this year?
I haven't done any competitions or performances in a very long time. Although I will point out that my very first Lindy Focus, I did a Jack and Jill competition, and that is where I met my very good friend Beth Hartzell. Hi, Beth. I just don't like competing or performing. It stresses me out too much for me to enjoy it.
I mean, I understand. How has your socializing been this year?
Okay, so even though I spent a lot of time in my hotel room, I've actually been seeing a lot more friends and having longer conversations with them one-on-one than the typical Lindy Focus year. So I really liked this. I like this whole people Lindy Focus project. It's worked out well for me. And I've still socialized out on the dance floor and out in the lobby and stuff. But yeah, this whole hotel people of Lindy Focus project thing, it's worked out nicely. Lots of socializing.
Okay, so here's where it gets real.
And me?
Damn. Tell us all your most favorite and your least favorite parts of Lindy Focus.
Okay. I'm again just gonna regurgitate the same thing that everybody else says. The people, the live bands, who are phenomenal. Yeah, the whole community is my favorite part. That's my favorite part. I just love it. Again, it's like my Lindy Hop family. These are the people that I've chosen.
And your least
Right.
favorite?
Okay. Something that nobody else has said. My least favorite part is kind of the resort. I mean, I understand it's a fantastic place. It's a resort. It's got the huge ballroom spaces, but I kind of wish that they would change up a little bit. These walls are very, very thin. I can't help but wonder if like a newer place or an older place would have thicker walls, so it would be easier to get some rest.
Okay.
But that ballroom is so huge. I'm not sure if there's anything better.
Overall, how do you feel about Lindy Focus now?
Overall, I mean, I love it. I love Lindy Focus.
I say the same thing every freaking year. Will you be back next year?
You know, the funny thing is, at the beginning of this event, I was thinking I was not going to come back because, basically, because checking in and the hotel room, and I was feeling fat and ugly and useless. I didn't want to come back. But by the end of this, I do want to come back. Yes, I think I'm going to come back next year. I think I can help it.
So, let's say the future Paul, which would make a total of 3 of us at that point, sees this video in November of 2014. What advice would you give Paul to prepare for and fully enjoy the next Lindy Focus?
I would say, this is going to sound kind of shallow and mean to myself maybe, but exercise in November and December, please. It has nothing to do with how you look. It has nothing to do with whether people are going to find you attractive or appealing or whatever. It has to do with how you feel.
You know, normally I do a lot of back and forth with my interviewee, but he's pretty much saying everything I'm thinking. I will, however, point out that this year I really got into YouTube. I got into making videos of myself and talking to people and connecting with people via these internet videos. And so this has been a part of what made Lindy Focus so much fun for me this year, 2013. I don't know if I'm going to still love YouTube videos as much in 2014. I don't know what's going to be the thing in the thing next year that I find myself just doing all the time for fun because I want to do it, because it's a passion of mine. Whatever that thing is in 2014, that is the thing that I should take with me and carry it into Lindy Focus. Don't leave it behind. Don't think that it's not appropriate for this event or this venue. Whatever it is that you love, Paul Roth of 2014, whatever it is that you love, keep taking it with you. Take it with you everywhere you go, in everything that you do, and that makes such a big difference.
I mean, he's right.
That makes such a big difference. I think it's, how would you put it?
That passion will make you love it.
I mean, I literally could not have said that better myself. Thank you for watching Paul Talkers, YouTubers, Lindy Hoppers, Lindy Focusers. I hope you like this video. If you did like this video, like it down there. Please subscribe to my channel. Please comment and tell me things about your 2013 experience, about your Lindy Focus experience. Ask me questions about anything.
Anything.
If nothing else, tell me something that matters to you, because I want to know. And as always, I want to say it too.
I want to say it.
Can we say it at the same time?
Sure.
All right. As always, thanks for watching. It's weird. The weirdest part about this is that it doesn't feel weird at all. The weirdest part about this is that I can totally see him right there.
So